Hey guys, Hackai here. Today I want to talk about a deck I used to climb ranked called Budget Spider Aggro. So I'm going to confess I don't really know how to define a budget deck yet. This one costs a total of 21,900 shards. It does include 5 champions, so that might be a bit of a push, but let's go ahead and throw the list on the screen so you can see what I'm talking about. Obviously, this is a deck focused around those cute little 8-legged creatures we call Araanii, or spiders. This deck is pretty close to the spider starter deck that you get, so a lot of the upfront cost is already done for you. You will need to craft more copies of Elise and Darius. Elise you cannot do without. She's so good, there's no substitute here. Bite the bullet and craft the spider queen herself. Darius, on the other hand, he can be subbed for similar hard-hitting dudes or dudettes, and he is kind of critical to the late-game combos of the deck. It can work without. Before I crafted my second Darius, I used Captain Ferron as my top end, and he yielded pretty good results. We will get to the late-game plan featuring Darius in a bit. Early game, the deck really puts on the pressure with spiders. Hapless Aristocrat makes a spider when he dies. Precious Pet, Arachnid Horror, House Spider, and Elise all help your opponent feel the pain as early as turn 2. On top of that, all of these spiders, or a lot of them, are fearsome. Fearsome helps your spiders get through to the enemy nexus. Only guys with an attack of 3 or higher will be able to block them. So your game plan should be to get your opponent's nexus down to 10 or lower. If you can't, there are some strong mid-game options to help the deck get there as well. Cards like Phantom Prankster and Crowd Favorite and Brood Awakening all take your board full of spiders and turn them into great mid-game threats. Prankster makes all your attacks and blocks deal direct damage when your guys die. Crowd Favorite can be a 5/5, 6/6, or even a 7/7 with Overwhelm for only 4 mana. And Brood Awakening buffs all your spiders and refills your board after a wipe. And during the mid-game, if you can get Elise to transform, she can really help you punch through those last points of damage. She gives them all challengers, so the little guys can force the big guys to block, and then she can get through for 4, and she turns them all fearsome, so you're going to get a lot of value there. In order to close out the game, though, sometimes that stuff's not going to be enough. You might get your opponent down to 7 or 8 HP and start to feel their pressure, and their late game comes online. No worries, though. There's ways to deal with that. Decimate, for one, can close out games all by itself. 4 direct damage for 5 mana might not seem like a good deal, but it will help you scrounge up those last points of damage sometimes. And now we get to talk about my favorite card, and I'm actually really excited to talk about Atrocity. I think this card is awesome. This card can surprise your opponent with tons of damage. Throwing a transformed Elise or a big crowd favorite at them in the game is incredibly effective. But do you remember how I told you how to make sure you get them to 10 or less? That's important because it makes Darius transform. You might be able to see where I'm going with this. If you get them down to 10 health and you save up 12 mana, you'll be able to play your transformed Darius and kill him off with Atrocity for a big combo dealing 10 damage. I can't tell you how many games I've closed out after my opponents have gotten comfortable with just by playing these 2 cards. Other than these things, you just need to remember to use your removal wisely. There's not a lot of it, so use it sparingly. Play Glimpse of Beyond when it's beneficial to you to get some value out of your little guys dying or chump blocking or whatever. And other than that, you should come out on top if you follow the guidelines, And I'm going to go ahead and show you some clips of the deck in action. And you guys enjoy, and we'll see you next time. Yeah, Ash. Your game. So we can see an avalanche coming on turn 4. We will get first action on turn 4. So crowd favorite is probably probably fine on turn 4. See what he plays here. I'm hoping we can get him for 5 this round. That'd be really good. Oh. Get it? You can play Avalanche next turn. He just eats it now and then avalanches on his next turn, right? He might bide his time and wait around. Or wait 1 turn here. He could even play a 2-mana thing and still save 4 mana for avalanche. See what he does. He waits. He'd be real greedy not to play this. Against Avalanche, Withering Wail, Ruination. Against so much AoE. What is it? Is it Avalanche? Called it. We got good. That was really, really good. Good calls there. Probably doesn't have a 2-drop. He does. Another spell, though. Okay. Should have done that first. You got me for 1, man. Very impressive.
That egg, did it move?
It did move. Carve around, get an extra mana. Hawk is pretty solid. Alright. Here's to hoping he doesn't have Withering Will also. Or second Avalanche. Because we want to go for a 6/6 Overwhelm. Hopefully we can get it.
Strength is yours.
An allies in your deck +1. Oh, we do want the 6/6 Overwhelm now.
I salute you.
We want to contest that guy there. Skitterer is really good for us. Round. Ferocity is solid also. We're gonna try the Skitterer play though. Then just turn them all sideways. The Avalanche now? The Withering Wail. That's not that bad. I gotta push. Okay. Gotta push for it, man. Next round, we're gonna go wide with the spiders. The 0-1's going in front of the 3. The heck? Alright, so we got 10 mana for all our spells. We can play Rude Awakening and Culling Strike. Remind me to transform Agnivia. Agnivia says deal 2 attack. Agnivia. Start round. If you're enlightened, transform me back into it. Okay. Fighters. Oh. Dang it. Out of order. Oh, I did it out of order. Shoot. Alright. Oh, balls. At least he attacked with his 0-2.
Rend the skies.
Should've put the 4-2 in front of it. That's okay. Big mistake. Alright. It's okay. We can still win the game. That was just really bad. I gotta memorize what all these champions do. This thing's probably gonna die on attack. If I had to guess. I'm losing this one, I think. Although we do have a few ways we can still win. Woo-wee! That's a big boy. Like top deck Darius here.
Eternal winter.
Attack deal 2 to all enemies. Top deck Darius. Alright. You know what? It's gonna be okay. I ain't even mad. I can slam bam, thank you ma'am, this Darius down.
They will bleed for Noxus. My axe is ready.
We can still win. Turn 9. Turn 9, 12 mana combo coming out. Ugh. Woo. Wow. It's a beautiful hand.
The finest Demosian steel.
I know what lurks in the shadows.
Still very good.
Stir out from the darkness.
I'm a smith, not a soldier.
Kill that. think I will.
Beaten down. I am the blade in the darkness.
Spooky Zed. Like to hit once.
You dare!
You dare.
Lady Elise, where are you?
A pretty present you'll make.
Play the house spider next to get the transform. So that my spiders can kill that Zed.
For the honor of my house.
My Elise will have to kill that Zed. I don't want the Elise to have to kill the Zed. This is what it is.
Smooth as silk.
Ooh, we really want to get this down first.
I salute you.
Insane. 4 mana, 7/7 over. Summon a copy. All right. These will kill Zed. 1/1 kills a 2/1. 2/1 kills a 2/1. 7/7.
Oh, so be it.
Two kills a 2/1. Say, why wouldn't I just push the damage through again? Like, what am I doing? Not just pushing through 4 more damage to get him down.
No, please.
Gonna take 11? Boom, boom, boom! How do you deal with a 7/7? Turn 4 or 5, you know? Tough.
I'll write my own story.
Play prankster.
It's playtime.
So now killing my guys. Lose
A
also.
symbol worth fighting for.
GG, friend! Man,